So today we got to talk about Jowo Atisa, who took off from his royal presentation ceremony, presenting him to a world through a big party. It was going to be like an engagement party, and he just took off, used the resources for his own spiritual development, his own hobbies, which at that time were Tantra and such, and went and met with all of the great teachers of the time. Eventually took himself and his very large party that had been assembled from the entire Shakyaverse, and they took off allegedly to Sumatra, from which point they disappear for a while. Eventually to be found again, he returns alone or in a greatly reduced capacity to Tibet. Okay, here's the thing. He went to Europe. He brought all those people to Europe. We don't know how. And the Europeans decided, when we asked the Europeans to send him back, they said, well, he's just not prepared. He's an unprepared person. He's uncouth. We wouldn't be comfortable presenting him on the global scale, and it'd be a bad reputation for us if he wasn't ready. Okay, well, he's not getting ready with you, so you have to supply for somebody else to get him ready somewhere else. Okay, but we have the final say about whether he's really ready or not. Flash forward to the 1920s. And he's still reincarnating in Europe. So he eventually says, I need to go back to Tibet. And they say, well, we don't want to really let you. Okay, we'll send an envoy. So anyway, this was the beginning of the Europeans treating Asians as though they are abnormal Europeans, okay, not as something that has its own normal. And so it takes several repetitions to make some final statements about this. We don't actually know that I am the person that the Fergusons raised in a barn. I was presented by Mikasa in '81 as a completely separate person. I was originally pinned in '76 as a could be princess, could be commoner pinning in Vietnam in '76, and then I was given my royal pin in '81. Now this doesn't have anything to do with whoever the Fergusons screwed up, but I was available for that, and that was successful. So anyway, so we have 3 cases in which the Europeans have failed doing things their way to make a presentable royal. So there's that.